What's good? It's Jimmypocketts. We hopping into the 1-3 today. I'll sit down with 500. This is my first vlog. It's just a little background info. My bankroll right now is plus 1461. I made majority of that playing No Limit Hold'em and No Limit Omaha last year at home games. But this year I'm looking forward to building my bankroll, playing more hours and moving up in stakes at 2-5. Let's get into hand number one. I look down at 6-7 of diamonds. I raise to 10. We get 2 callers. We head to the flop 3 ways of 4 clubs, 5 of clubs, 6 of diamonds. I continue for 15. Both players fold and we take it down. Next hand, I wasn't recording. I look down at ace king of spades and raise to 15. We get 1 caller. We head to the flop heads up out of position. Flop comes queen of spades and queen jack of diamonds. I check, he checks back. Turn comes 6 of spades. We both check again. I probably should have bet here now that I picked up the flush draw, and he likely has nothing here. I don't think he's slow playing anything. The river comes, the beautiful 10 of spades. I'm just reaching for chips to bet, and he mucks at a turn. The dealer's not pushing the pot my way though, so I'm like, he folded already. Why do I need to show my cards? Dealer says, yeah, he folded, but he folded at a turn. You have to make a bet or show your cards. It's a small bet, so it's a small pot, so I'm not gonna put out a fake bet when my man folded already. I ended up just showing my hand and take it down. I've never seen this happen with the dealer before, but in the future, if this happens again, I think I'm just going to put out a fake bet, even though he folded already, just so I don't have to show my cards. A few hands later, we pick up queen jack of clubs. I limp in under the gun. I used to raise always from any position, but it seemed like I was getting 3-bet too often from raising under the gun, so I changed up my play style a little bit. When I'm holding these mediocre hands, I might limp in. The cutoff raises to 15. Me and 2 other limpers call. Flop comes out 6-7 of clubs and 10 of diamonds. The OG at the table bets out 15. I'll raise to 45. Everybody folds. And we take it down. Spoiler alert, OG quickly becomes my nemesis at the table. I play majority of the pots with him, and it seems like this guy always has it. He's never bluffing. Immediately next hand, no vid, I was taking notes of the previous one. I look down at 10 jack of spades. I raise to 15 and we head to the flop 4 ways. Flop comes out king queen of clubs and 5 of hearts. OG bets out 6. Now I'm a little confused. Why would he open for such a small amount first to act when I'm the pre-flop raiser, and a bet of 6 doesn't even make sense here. Next to act, 3 bets him to 15, and I'm open-ended. Given the strained action, I just call. The next guy jams for 96. OG folds, and next to act, Tank calls him. Now I'm in a tough spot. I'm open-ended with 2 cards to go, and I could potentially win a massive pot here if I hit these 2 cards. I think for a little bit, and it's only 80 more for me to call, and I'm in position on her. I'm hoping the turn goes check, check, so I end up making a call. Turn comes out 5 of diamonds pairing the board, and first to act bets out 2-15. The guy who's all in blurts out, well, I just lost. I'm pretty pissed. I just lit an extra 100 on fire that I didn't need to, but so I fold. I'm pretty pissed. I just lit an extra 100 on fire. I fold, but at least I get to see the river. So, what could have been the dream card. But instead, it's the 5 of spades, and I miss. The one who's not all in shows a miss, the ace high flush draw. So the all in guy shows a king for kings full of 5s, and he takes down a huge pot. She's next to me, and she says, I forgot you were behind me. I would have folded to the 96 if I knew that. Which hurts even more because I wish you did. I could have at least seen the river for free, even though I would have lost anyway. I go card dead for like 45 minutes and look down at 7 of clubs, 2 of diamonds. I try to mix it up a little bit. Hopefully the other players think I'm tight since I've been folding for a while and I raised a 15. Lately, I've been trying to bluff at least one hand the whole time from start to finish each session and see what happens. It worked my previous 2 attempts, so let's keep it going. Unfortunately, we get 3 callers. Flop comes out 6, 7, 8, 2 diamonds. Not the ideal board to bluff at, but I got a pair and that's hard to make, so I go for it anyways and bet out 20. They all call. What did I get myself into? The turn comes out 9 of hearts. Now there's a 4-liner out there. I give up when it checks around to me. The river is a queen of clubs. It checks around to the OG and he bets out 80. Everyone folds. OG shows he had the nuts straight with 10 jack. I mean, I guess that's why you don't get out of line and try to bluff with 7-2 and the 3 people. After that, I look down at pocket eights. The $6 straddle is on, so I raise the 20. We go 4 ways to the horrible flop of king, jack, jack. It checks around to OG. He bets out 20. Everyone folds. He exposes the king and takes it down. OG's been running insanely hot, taking down multiple pots that I wasn't in. He's up big right now. Let's try to change that. Once again, no vid. I was taking notes of the last hand. I promise you these hands are happening. I think I need to start looking at the next cards before I start taking notes because I don't want to set my phone up mid-hand to record once it's started in case the other players are watching me. You know, I don't want to give off a tell that I got a good hand since I put my phone back up. But I look down at queen 8 of hearts. Middle position raises to 15. I call and 2 others. A dream flop of jack 10-9 comes out. She bets out 20 and everyone calls. Looking back on this, I probably should have 3-bet here, but the turn comes out king of hearts. Everyone checks to me and I bet out 50. She calls and the guy behind her calls. The other guy folds. The river comes out to 7 of hearts. It checks around and I take it down. She says she missed her flush draw here. Next hand, I get 9, 6 of hearts. I limp in under the gun. We head to the flop 3 ways of queen, 10, 6, rainbow. And it checks around. Turn is the queen of spades, pairing the board. OG bets out 15. We both call. River comes 6 of diamonds. OG bets out 15 again. I fill up, so I 3-bet him to 45. They both fold. I finally beat OG in the pot at least. Then we get dealt queen, jack of diamonds. I call 12. We head to the flop 3 ways. Flop comes ace, jack, 8. He bets 21. Other guy folds and I call. We head to the turn heads up of king. He bets out 30. I don't think my jack is good here on this board, so I end up just folding. Next hand, no vid again. I look down at ace, 2 of spades and raise the 15. We go to the flop 4 ways of 6 of spades, 10 of clubs, and 7 of spades. I bet out 20. She calls. Everyone else folds. We go to the turn heads up of 3 of clubs. Now I bet out 30 and she calls. The river comes jack of clubs, completing the backdoor flush draw. I missed, so the only way I'm gonna win this pot is if I bluff at it. I bet out 100, hoping she folds. I bet all 3 streets, sizing up each time, but unfortunately, she calls, showing 9, 7 of clubs for the runner flush. That one hurts a little bit. I have to add on for about 120. Next hand, I get dealt king, queen offsuit and open to 15. We get 3 callers. Flop comes out jack 8, 6 with 2 spades. I see bet for 20, hoping to take it down right now, but we get 1 caller. The turn is the king of diamonds. I'm no longer bluffing. I'm betting for value. I bet out for 40, and she unfortunately folds. We take it down. Last hand of the night, I look down at pocket jimmies. You know, we gotta win this one. This hand, middle position raises to 15 and gets one caller. I'm in the big blind. I 3-bet him up to 40. They both fold rather quickly. We get a nice little going away present to end the session. To recap, I was in for 620, now for 460. We book a small loss here, 160, but just to think, if that ace-2 hand went the other way and we hit a flush, I would have booked a small win. But we can't win every night. I'll see you guys on the next one.